Alright, y'all, I'm gonna cook an Oreo pound cake. Y'all, it's so good. So we're starting with 1 cup of butter, 3 cups of sugar, 6 eggs, 3 cups of flour, and I do recommend sifting it. I have a cup of heavy cream, a half a cup of shortening, and this is 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and then I have a teaspoon of baking powder. Then you want to take your Oreos, and then basically I'm going to take about a whole roll of Oreos. So basically what I'm going to do with those is just put them in a Ziploc bag. And then I'm going to take a meat tenderizer and break up the cookies. Now, what you can use is a food processor. However, I'm trying to minimize the amount that I gotta clean. So I'm not using a food processor today. So right now I'm just basically just looking for that meat tenderizer. And you know how it is when you have other people in the kitchen cooking, cleaning. They tend to put your stuff somewhere else. So yeah, you just break them up using a meat tenderizer. That's one way to do it. But like I said, if you want to use a food processor, go ahead and just chop it up using your food processor. And I'm just shaking them up a little bit, making sure that it's mixed good because, you know, Oreos have the cream in the middle. All right, so I'm first going to start with the butter. So you want to use a mixer for this. You don't want to hand mix it because it takes a lot of mixing when you're preparing a pound cake. So you want to put in the butter and the shortening and then the sugar. And you want to mix it all together until you get a good consistency. Then you want to add the vanilla extract. And then you can start adding all the other ingredients like the eggs and then the heavy cream. And then I'm going to go ahead on and add the baking powder to the mixture. And after I add the baking powder, then I start adding the flour just a little bit at a time. After you've added the flour, you want to kind of scrape the sides of the bowl to make sure that you did get all of the ingredients and incorporated it. And then you want to just fold in those cookie crumbs. So the Oreo pieces, just fold them in. You don't want to mix it in, just take your time just folding it. Then you want to get a grease pan. You want to grease it and add flour to it. And this is what it looks like inside of the pan. I cooked this pound cake for about an hour and 20 minutes at 350. And y'all, I couldn't resist. I ended up adding some icing to it and some cookies. The recipe for the icing is also in my profile, you guys. But this is so good. We were eating this cake before I could even record. It's good, y'all. So if you like cookies and cream, give it a try. Once again, if you do need to know how to make some pound cake icing, it's in my profile or it's in my video history, you guys. But Look at this pound cake, y'all. This is Oreo cookies and cream. It is so good.